lot of people were saying they were happy on 4.56 or even 4.61. I think I might play it safe and go to 4.56 just because it's not the absolute latest. But, I mean, somebody's got to be the guinea pig. And I've definitely been the guinea pig many times. But I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm going to hang back a couple versions back because 4.61 is the latest listed, which in my opinion makes it a beta, even though it's not labeled as beta for some reason. All right, so I think I just downloaded that. If we go in here, oh, it just finished. We'll close this and take a look and see if we can find it. Where are you? Go in. Yeah, so hang on, let me open this in the Finder. So there's that. The next thing you'll need, let me zoom out so you can get some context here. Next thing you're going to need is a card reader, and you're going to need a mirror card that you've already formatted in the Nova in the mirror slot. Put this thing in here, plug it in. And then let's see if this, oh, it showed up. That's a good sign. I got to stop looking at the phone because it's making my brain hurt because I can't look at the computer screen on the phone at the same time. I'll assume you can see what I'm doing. I know a lot of this is like a little small. So yeah, there's a couple audio folders still on here, but that shouldn't matter too much because they are from the Nova. And I'm just going to open this up. And the only file you need is the one Nova prog file _ and then it says the version number .bin. I'm going to put that in on the root level. Like, don't put it inside any other folders. And now we will eject this card and pull that. Now we'll go to the Nova. Stand by. All right, with the Nova powered down, I'm going to pop this into the mirror slot, which is the top one. And when you power up the Nova, this is how it knows you're trying to do a firmware update. You want to hold the star key. So hold the star key in while you flip the switch on. And then once you see, oh my God, what a scary screen. That's so Zaxcom of you to do that to me. A big old scary white screen. Nice. So here's what happens when this happens. And I only know this because it's happened before. Instead of holding star, I feel like this fixed me last time. Actually, I'm going to try one more star just to prove that it's really an issue. Oh, and now it worked for some reason. Hold it until you see those 3 blue lines, which say preparing to burn ROM. Then you can let go of the star key like I did. And now it's burning this new firmware in. And one thing I've learned with Zaxcom equipment in general is anytime it says, you know, process done, reboot, like right there, it says power down now. It's like, I'd actually wait like a good, I don't know, 15 seconds. Just make sure it's really done thinking about whatever it's doing and whatever processes it's just done are like fully realized and complete. And I mean, they've even printed that in some of their, you know, frequently asked questions or like little support tickets and stuff like that, which I thought was funny. Like instead of writing power down now, it should say power down in 30 seconds just to play it safe, you know? Anywho, all right, I think that should do it. I'm going to power it down and boot it back up and see what we got. And I'm going to wait like a good 5 seconds before I bring it back. I don't want to freak anybody out. Here we go. Oh, you know what I can tell you too? Oh shit, what's all that? What's all that stuff? Too big DA. Oh, you know what those red lines are? Those are warnings that we're coming from a Nova 1, and the presets I have installed on this are for Nova 1, and they won't display correctly on this new firmware, which is the whole point of this other video I just made before this, which is me recording every setting of my Nova, like all my preferences, because I know that I'm going to basically have to go in by hand and you know, basically input every single preference of mine, because I do have to do a factory wipe of this now. So that's kind of a bummer, but ooh, here we go. Here's one of the things I was looking forward to seeing coming from 3.54 to 4. Whatever I'm on, 4.56 is now we have that sweet time code frame rate right there. Pretty sick. Okay, well anyway, so it looks like it's back. We'll just check to make sure it fully took. Go to this dotted line, push that in, and then there we see 4.56. So we have the latest. And now I'm going to do the scariest thing ever and go into the memory presets or whatever this shit is. What does it say? Recall factory defaults. Yeah, that's kind of scary. But it's got to be done. So, and that's why I'll put a link below on this video to the video I made right before this, which is me just videotaping every menu of this machine before I do a factory wipe and a big firmware update. And I can't remember if I said it at the beginning of this video, but when you go from version 3 point anything to 4 point anything on a Nova 1 or Nova 2, although I think you have to start on 4 and Nova 2. But either way, you should probably do a factory wipe because the settings won't translate. So with all that said, here goes. Factory reset. The display actually got brighter because I think I run my LED levels and LCDs a little lower than they send it out. So we're factory reset. But what's interesting is your presets still exist because they're on ROM. But I gotta make brand new presets now because we're jumping so far ahead on firmware. So anyway, hope that was helpful. I know I'm just kind of muttering to myself here and showing you what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll be helpful to somebody down the road, because I'm sure in like 13 years from now, someone's going to have one of these and be like, how do you do this? Like, what the hell? So hopefully this will be some kind of a resource for future owners of these machines, which are, I think, still going to be pretty darn relevant maybe in 13 years from now. We'll see. All right. Bye.